Pisces, greetings and salutations, my friends. Today we are going to hop right on in to your 5-card movie star spread. Here we go. Okay, you're letting your hair down a little bit here. It's almost like you're letting go of you're not trying to push or pull the situation in any particular direction anymore, okay? You're recognizing that constantly putting your, I don't want to say opinion, because it's not that. You had a defined outcome that you were looking for, right? And you were working towards it, and you were constantly and constructively working towards it. Well, you've actually started to let go of that amount of control because the outcome isn't as specific as you were initially going for, you know? It's almost like you've been working at it for so long, you're like, I don't care if I get X, Y, and Z. I'll settle for Z right now. You know what I mean? And that's where you're at with it. You needed everything to be, you needed the chessboard to be a particular way. And you recognize, okay, I may not be able to make this move, and this move based on what the other person is doing, but I can still move forward. And that's exactly what it is. You're still moving forward and you're still going towards a goal. You're just rethinking the design of the actual outcome that you were going for. And here's where I say you're letting your hair down. You're making the choices, these strategical choices that you're making are based on intuition and what feels right. You're not Pisces, I did a reading for you very recently. I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, where it talked about you being dragged down in it. Like you had the higher ground. Like you had the moral, ethical higher ground at one point, and then you decided to use this person's tricks against them. So you actually allowed them to kind of drag you in the mud a little bit. And this is probably you recognizing, oh, if I'm making these strategic moves to get every little thing I want in this particular outcome, I'm no better than this person. So now you're back to making choices based on just what's good for you. You know what I mean? You're not so worried about this person getting their just desserts, this person, getting served, or this person recognizing how they hurt you. It's not about that. Now you're just like, I just need to make things better for me and my own. So I need to stop this pettiness and just realize that I just need to move forward with my life. And as long as I'm moving forward and this person is stuck back there, I'm going in the right direction. So your overall theme here becomes the King of Wands. So you see how you go from the Emperor to the King? So a king is in charge of their domain, their own kingdom. They manage their environment, right? An emperor is the person who rules several kingdoms. So an emperor has power over many other people. You're just getting back to yourself here. You're just trying to create new growth for you. You're like, I don't need all this other stuff. I don't need to have control of this situation. I don't need to determine this other person's outcome. I need to determine my outcome, and my outcome has to be positive. So here you go, letting your hair down again. See? Letting that hair down. So you're recognizing that as long as you're moving away from that nasty energy, you're going in the right direction. However, there are certain responsibilities, right? Because this is the burden of responsibility. So it's like, yes, you feel very lighthearted and you have blind faith that you're headed in the right direction. However, you aren't stupid and dropping all of your responsibilities in the process. So even though you're going to be carrying this heavy load and all these responsibilities by yourself, you also see the potential for new growth in all of these responsibilities, and it gives you this lighthearted attitude. So you might be carrying all of this baggage with you, but this is what it feels like the further you get away. Aha. You have decided that the only way to get through, that the best way to juggle your resources is to be your own knight in shining armor, is for you to recognize this is what I have. Everything that I have resides in this cup, and this is what I have to work with. And I will do the dance of change until this cup gets bigger and more abundant. You're dropping the strategy. And you're following your intuition toward new growth. Pisces. You have been through hell this past year, but you're starting to see how all that was worth it. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.